Hi, I'm Carrie Capone, and the number one reason why you should buy a knitting subscription box is creativity. Now, I took some notes today, so if I'm looking down at my notes, that's why. This is so important to me that I wanted to write down some things. Okay, so creativity. We are born creative. When you look at a little kid, when you look at a baby, a toddler, they are always creating. It might look like scribbles to us, but it's their serious baby work. So sometimes when we go through formal schooling, that is schooled out of us, and we change from being creative and sometimes messy to wanting to get it right. And I put right in air quotes, right. My training is as a music teacher. And when I was actively teaching kids how to sing and adults how to sing, and people heard what I did for a living, they would say, "Oh, that's so cool. I wish I could sing. You have such a great talent. I can't sing. I can't carry a tune." I heard this a lot. And I have to tell you, I really don't buy it. There are very few people who physiologically cannot sing, who cannot carry a tune. And it's the same thing with knitting. So, sometimes people will say to me, "Oh, that's so great that you have that talent, that you can knit." I didn't learn how to knit until I was 20 something. And it took me a really long time to figure it out. This was before YouTube. My great aunt taught me how to knit, and she was so good that she couldn't slow down the movements to show me how to do it. So I kind of figured it out, like I was kind of knitting. I did a lot of garter stitch, which is all knit stitch all the time, but I couldn't figure out how to purl. And so everything I did for 2 years was all knit stitch. And boy, I made everything you could imagine from garter stitch, all sorts of different variations. But when I finally learned how to purl, then the world really opened up knitting wise. So it's the same thing for you. If you know the basics, if you can knit and you can purl, then the world of creativity really opens up for you. So how does this apply to a knitting subscription box? No two people who buy our projects will make them in the same way, and they're designed that way. They're designed so that if you want to add a stripe, if you want to make tassels, if you want to change the stitch pattern, you will still get a beautiful result, and we encourage that. We think that's wonderful. Really what we're giving you is the tools to get started. And I don't want to push things too far in this video, but I would like you to really start considering yourself as an artist. I know that's a heavy, loaded word, but by working with these beautiful fibers and with these artists' tools, you kind of are an artist. So just want you to chew on that for a little bit and get used to thinking of yourself as a creative artist. Okay, so how do you get started? How do you buy a subscription box for yourself? Click the link below, take a look, and you have a couple of options. You can take a look at this quarter's subscription box, the beautiful Alim Chalette, and we have 3 amazing projects coming up in the next 3 quarters. So I know you're gonna love them. We've already had people dive in, get that discount, and subscribe for the whole year. So take a look. I cannot wait to create with you. Bye for now.